Welcome to Garden Wise Adventures. My name is Malie, and today we are going to finally plant the last of my summer vegetables. Now I live in Utah, zone 6/7, and this is near the end of July. Actually, it's the third week in July, and I haven't planted my cucumbers yet. Now, cucumbers are a very fast-producing vegetable, and it is actually time for me to plant them. Now let me show you the bed where I'm going to plant them and talk to you why I'm planting them so late. So this is my garden area. I've got a lot of stuff growing really nicely. This is the newest bed that I have. So I removed my cauliflower out of here and planted some butternut squash and some orange watermelon, and they seem to be growing quite well. I've also got some borage in here. I've got some cabbage down here. This is going to be my next video. We're going to harvest this cabbage. It's nice and ready. Look how firm that is. It's beautiful. So we're going to harvest that, and we're going to plant some fall crops in here. But what we've got right here is my bed where we removed my garlic, and we've got some little cucumber seedlings. So before we plant these cucumbers, let's go look at the garlic and see how that turned out. So here in my disaster of a garage, we have my garlic. Now, I did not have these trays stacked on top of each other earlier. They were just moved so I could get a hold of my fertilizer. But these are my garlics. They're completely dry. They're ready to go. They turned out a pretty decent size. They're a little bit smaller than they were last year. There's some that are really good size. And then we've got some smaller ones in here. But all in all, this was a really good garlic harvest. And it's been about 2 weeks since I harvested them. Now, the last few years I've been trying to utilize my garden beds the most efficiently as possible, so I always try to have something to go into the beds as I'm removing things out. So this one's going to be the cucumbers. I don't eat a lot of cucumbers, but I do make a lot of pickles, and my family eats a ton of pickles. So I try to grow enough cucumbers so that we can have 36 quarts of pickles a year, and that seems to be perfect for our family. And what I found is 6 or 7 plants is all I need, and the harvest from July through September usually covers everything that I need. So let me show you my cucumbers. These are my little cucumbers. There's 3 of them in each pot. Let's pull this out and look at the roots. And what I'm going to do is I usually only like to have 2 cucumbers in each hole. And basically the reason I do that is there's something out here, and I'm assuming it's the quail, that love young cucumbers. Once they get to this point, they don't eat them as much, but I like to have another one planted there for insurance sake. Another thing I do to protect my cucumbers is I have cut the bottoms out of these red cups, and I've found that if I use these red cups around my newly planted cucumbers, that whatever pest it is that comes and eats them immediately does not get them. So we're going to divide these cucumbers. We're just going to pull this one out very gently. You can see that we have a cucumber there. And then we have 2 here. So I'm going to add this cucumber to one of the other hills, and we're just going to get them planted. Now, as I said, this bed had garlic in it before, and garlic is a pretty heavy feeder. So I do need to add a little bit of fertilizer. So we're going to add some blood meal, because blood meal is a good source of nitrogen. Now, the reason I'm only adding blood meal and not a balanced fertilizer is because my soil has tested high in phosphorus, high in potassium, and even high in salts. So if I were to add a balanced fertilizer, I would just be boosting those levels possibly up into the toxic range. So all I need is some nitrogen. And cucumbers are not necessarily a really heavy feeder, so nitrogen should be all that they need right now. So I'm just going to be adding 2 little cucumber plants to each support frame. So these are tomato cages that I always use to trellis my cucumbers. I tied them together with string to give them a little bit more stability, and they seem to do really well. So we're just going to dig a little hole and plant them in here. Now, cucumbers are one that this time of year you can absolutely direct seed them, but as I said, I have some sort of animal or bug that really likes my young cucumbers. That's the only reason that I am not direct sowing these right now. So once again, we're going to pull these apart really carefully. We're going to plant 2 cucumbers in one hole. just for insurance sake, and tuck them right in. So there's 2 there. Move this away. So we've got 2 in here. Now we're going to plant these 2 right in there. Now we've got the cup over the top for protection. This one I'm not going to be able to get the cup over the top because of the way the hose is. And then we've got the cup over the top for this one. Now it's really hot and my camera's showing signs of overheating, so I'm going to leave it here in the shade while I go finish planting the rest of them, and then I'll bring you right back over. Now I have my cucumbers all planted. The ones that can be covered are covered. The ones that have a hose in the way are not going to be covered. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try to preserve some moisture and help them through the hot summer months by mulching them with my grass clippings. Now these are the clippings I put down here after I mowed my lawn at the end. And then let me go show you the straw that I'm going to use to put over the top of that. Now this is the pile of straw that I used to kind of protect my fig trees over the winter. It all ended up here, and I've been slowly using it to mulch my garden beds. Now it's only been a couple of years since I've been using straw to mulch my garden beds, but this has been a game changer. And yes, I do get a few seedlings sprout from it, but it's definitely worth it with the amount of water that it saves. Right now in the hottest part of the year, I'm only watering my garden beds 3 times a week. Now last year I did cut my watering down to twice a week, even in the heat of the summer. And all of my plants did grow, even with that little amount of watering, but I definitely had a reduction in produce. They didn't produce as much. So this year I'm back up to 3 times a week, but they don't ever show any drought stress afterwards. The previous year without mulch, I was watering every day. You can see my pepper plants are looking absolutely gorgeous. We'll do a pepper video here shortly. We're going to be harvesting soon. But look at this. This is a Griff 9238, and the colors are gorgeous on it. Now these are mulched in well enough that they're going to hold in a lot of moisture, because cucumbers do use a lot of water. This will help it so I don't have to water too often. The grass clippings underneath are going to decompose really quickly and add more nutrition. Now they're all well watered in. I decided to take the cups off this year and just try and see if they're going to be okay. Now these are a little bit older than they have been in years past, when I've transplanted them. So we're just going to see how well they do. I think they should do just fine. And it's been extremely hot lately, but cucumbers need the heat. As long as I keep them well watered, they shouldn't wilt and they should be fine. Now it's really hot and I'm really sweaty, but I'm glad I got this done. I've been trying to get the cucumbers planted for a while, and they're finally planted. So hopefully they'll do really well, because my family loves pickles. And I'd love to hear when you plant your cucumbers and what you use them for. I love to hear cucumber recipes. So hopefully this video has been helpful to you. If it has, I hope you like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and go have a wonderful garden adventure.